Here come the soldiers. Looks like they're putting the squeeze on the airship port in the docks. The Major knows what he's doing. Heh, what else would you expect from the CO of a fort defense regiment? What should we do? Where do we go? Well, leaving by the docks is going to be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out. Where should we go? See, I told you there were going to be soldiers walking around. We have to avoid them. But you didn't believe me, did you? The door is firmly shut. Well, we're not going that way. Ah! We have to sneak past the guards. Not going that way. Oh, snapola. They're everywhere. Let's go out the front door. You! Intruder spotted! Crap. Oh, we gotta fight him. Royal Army soldiers. Oh, I missed. They're not that tough. Uh-oh. Getting a little bit hurt. But I think we're done with that fight. What was that noise? Intruders! More incoming. Back to the research area. Getting through the airship port to the wharf isn't going to be easy. We'll have to find another escape route. Yes, getting anywhere near there is probably unwise. And that's what happens once you get caught. You fight, and then you return back here. Oh, hey, they're out cold. These guys must be pretty damn tough to take out special ops. The building's empty. Search the perimeters. Whoa, did they spot us? Fall back for now. Oh, back where we started again. This is not gonna be easy. Where should we go? We'll try the other doors and hopefully one of them will open. We're going here? I think we tried this one already. We're still wandering around. Can't go that way, which we already know. I can't go that way, which we already know. Okay, over here. This one's open. Oh, it's the command center. Let's go into the basement. Oh, we're kind of getting ourselves cornered. Oh, there's the sky bandits. What a coincidence. Hey, don't you think it's awfully noisy outside? Sounds to me like someone's breaking in. Say what? Who's breaking in? Nobody's allowed to break in till we break out. Nobody! Easy, bro. You know your simple little escape plan won't ever... This looks like the dungeon. Wow, it's a lot bigger than the dungeon at the Heckin' Gate. Huh? What? You! You guys are... You're those punks from before. Well then, long time no see. I guess this is where they ended up after they got arrested. Okay, you guys are being held here. How have you been? Hey, we don't need your damn pity. The only thing you're good for is handling a pole, air for brains. Jeez, I was just trying to be polite. If it'll make you feel better, insult me all you want. What? Don't you try to play it cool. I'm assuming you know these folks? They're the Kapua Sky Bandits. They hijacked the airliner. Ah, I've heard stories about them. They used a very high-powered airship, don't they? I've heard it's of Imperial make, but I'm curious about the specs. Yeah, I've got top speed of 2300 sealage per hour. Why would I have to answer your questions? My, aren't we petty? Grandpa, I don't think this is the right time for asking about that kind of stuff. Now wait just one damn minute. Why are you bracers here in the first place? Are you the cause of that siren? Well, sorry we intruded. No fair. You're the intruders, right? Hey, let us out of here. That was a surprise. Come to think of it, those guys have some connection to the Men in Black, right? But they got arrested by Colonel Richards, which means maybe the Colonel's trumping it up as one of his accomplishments, and maybe Major Dalmore was used in a similar fashion. And yet, I somehow just can't seem to muster up any sympathy for them. We're wasting time here. We've got to find another escape route. Alright, well that didn't work. Let's go and find another way out, I guess. Guess we'll leave. Hey, did you find them? No, and I've searched the barracks top to bottom. Same goes for the watchtower. All that leaves is headquarters. While we're there, we can report to the Major that we've gone over the place with a fine-tooth comb. Uh-oh, I think they're coming this way. Shit, and this is a blind alley, too. Come on, this way. Hey, did you hear something? Yeah, I think it said this way. There's no time. You don't want to be caught, do you? I don't think I misheard that. We don't have a choice. We might as well give it a shot. Alright, the voice came from down here. Let's go check it out. Come on, just down the corridor. Hey Joshua, do you recognize that voice? Yeah, it sounds familiar. Let's see who's trying to help us. Oh, we're supposed to go through here? Quickly, get inside. Hey now, this room is... Well, I don't know what he's intending, but we don't have any other choice but to keep going. Let's go in, I guess. That was spectacularly close. I knew it. Lock it, just to be on the safe side. Got it. What are you planning? You're the CEO of Lestrum Fortress. Didn't Colonel Richards order you to keep me locked up? I'm very sorry about that. He's already seized control of the Royal Armed Forces by using his position in the Intelligence Division, and the main generals were given the choice of obeying him or being imprisoned. General Morgan refused to obey him, and as such is currently imprisoned at Hecken Gate. That stubborn old man. This is getting serious. What the hell? I figured things were bad, but not that bad. When did the military structure get that fragile? Unfortunately, observance of military regs has been breaking down ever since the end of the war, particularly since the top brass hasn't stopped embezzling and accepting bribes. Colonel Richards just took advantage of the situation. I see, so he was able to make use of the military's existing corruption and weakness to seize control. Precisely. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Colonel Richards as the man in charge of the entire Royal Armed Forces. That's horrible. What about Queen Alicia? Doesn't supreme command of the army rest within the Queen? Mysteriously enough, Queen Alicia has kept silent on the matter. The Royal Guardsmen are actually being sought for questioning on suspicion of treason. Treason? Lieutenant Schwartz, too? The attack on the Central Factory has been pinned on the Royal Guardsmen. There's even photographic evidence, as I understand it. Dorothy's pictures. That just doesn't sound right. The factory was all messed up, and Grandpa was kidnapped. A Gate was almost killed. You can't just go around blaming people for something like that. I really don't know what to tell you. You never disobeyed a direct order from a superior officer, but since I never voiced my objection, the fault still lies within me. I know this will not make up for all that I have done, but I was hoping it would go some way to atoning for my actions. You've had a tough time of it, ain't you? Well, if all that you've said is true, then I suppose I can forgive and forget. I had been preparing to brain you with a wrench and soften up that hard head. Pity. I'm sorry. Grandpa, it was a joke, dear. Okay, I've got everything, but what are we planning to do now? Are you planning on hiding us until the heat dies down? No, I have a much better solution. There's a way for you to escape the fortress through this room. Through this room? How? Ah, I get it. There's a secret passageway or something, right? Haha, very stout boy. Whoa. Makes sense for a military control room. Not bad. Not bad at all. This emergency escape hatch leads to an underground aqueduct. There's a boat set up there, so you should be able to use it to escape. Legally, even my telling civilians about it would net me 10 years in prison. But even if military regulations won't forgive me, I think Adeus probably will. Major. Alright, we'll use it. I'll go down first, then the old man and Tita. Estelle and Joshua, I want you to watch our backs. Got it. Roger that. Farewell, Major. Well, thank you very much. Well then, that just leaves us. Thank you for everything, Major. We're in your debt. You don't need to thank me. To be honest, I was expecting this since the moment I first saw you. What? You mean when we met at the front gate? Yes, as soon as I heard your last name. After all, you are the children of Colonel Cassius, are you not? Colonel Cassius? You mean my dad really had a rank that high? Richard may be a colonel now, but he served under your father back in those days. Your dad was a real hero. It was thanks to his efforts that we were able to defeat Erebonia in the war 10 years ago. Being as you're his children, I'm not surprised that you found out the truth and came to help the professor. Really? But he never said anything about being any kind of military hero. Are you okay, Major? The intruders have been spotted in the dungeon. The last likely place for them to be is in the central HQ, sir. Your orders? Crap. Acknowledged. I'll be right there, so put the facility on high alert. Come on, you need to go. Okay. Excuse us then. Eek! That scared the living daylights out of me. What's the deal with this slide? Looks like some kind of secret waterway. Come on, let's catch up. Alright, let's go find the others. Up there they are. Ah, you're here. This way. You're late. What took you so long? Sorry, we just got into a conversation about my dad. Sorry for the holdup. You can go ahead and take off. Alright, hang on to your hats. Wait a minute. Why did we park right outside the door of the fortress? Shouldn't we have probably gone to, like, the other side of the lake? I mean, unless they had, like, that blockade set up pretty far, I don't think parking here is a good idea either. Whew, I managed to make it out. Looks like they haven't started patrolling over here yet. Major Sid may be keeping them busy, but if we waste any time here, we're probably going to have to deal with a pursuit force. We've got to get the professor somewhere safe or else. Estelle, Joshua. Oh, it's okay. No need to worry. I promise. We'll be here to protect both of you. No. You two fall back. Huh? What do you mean? The Intelligence Division knows my face all too well by now. Same goes for Tita and the old man, but they've got no idea you two are involved, unless old Sid blabs. So I'm getting out of here and taking them with me. You'll lay low for a while somewhere safe. The gate. I understand. The fewer people implicated in this, the better. In fact, I never wanted Tita to get wrapped up in this in the first place. When I think about them taking hostages to force cooperation, it makes the most sense for us both to get out of here. Grandpa. Whoa, just wait a damn minute. How can you ask us to turn our backs on you just to keep ourselves safe? That's totally bonkers. We could never agree to that. Right, Joshua? Actually, I agree with the gate's assessment. What? According to the theory of retreat and cover, the more people there are together, the greater the chance of detection, which means a gate will stand a better chance of helping them get away on his own. I understand how you must feel, but for now, we really need to do what a gate says. But nice one, Joshua. Exactly what I was getting at. Now I need you to be a good girl and withdraw. Wait, I get your idea in theory. Estelle, you don't agree, and I can see it written all over your face. So, how about I send you on an important mission instead? Something I certainly can't do myself, given the circumstances. Huh? First, I want you to go to Grand Cell. Then, you must speak with Her Majesty Queen Alicia in Grand Cell Castle. I must what? What's this all about? The aforementioned Black Orbment. It originally somehow fell into Colonel Richard's hands. He referred to it as the Gospel. Gospel, as in religious teachings? Heh, that's certainly an ominous sounding name. Apparently this Gospel was taken from the Intelligence Division, but by whom I couldn't say. After that, I'd wager that it was probably sent out in a package addressed to Cassius. However, Intelligence caught wind of our little, blackout from before. They must have realized the Black Ornament was evolved and here in Zeus. I suspect that was their true objective in attacking the factory. They came to retrieve this Gospel. Really? I see. That explains a lot. Colonel Richard has some kind of plan to use it in the capital. Unless I miss my guess, something very bad is coming. Her Majesty must be informed of this at once. You mean the shutdown of orbital power? No. Perhaps if it's used... I'm sorry, anything more I say would be pure conjecture. Regardless, the Queen must be made aware of this Gospel as soon as possible. I am more concerned with that than my own escape. I swear. When you put it like that, I feel like a jerk for wanting to say no. If you'll allow us, we'll accept your request. I appreciate it. Estelle, Joshua. We've got to part ways for a little bit, Tida. I'm sorry. I'd hoped that we could stay together. No, you don't have to apologize. You've just helped me so much, and you've treated me like a little sister. Tida. Thanks for helping my grandpa, and thank you for being my friend. I love you both. I love you too, sweetie. I wish we could take you with us. Thank you so much. Parting is such sweet sorrow and all that, but we have no choice. Maybe we can save the tears for when we see each other again, you know? You can be a real jerk. But I guess this is where we part ways too. A lot's happened, and you've taught us so much by letting us work with you. Thank you, Mr. Agate. Don't call me that. It creeps me out. Ha ha ha. Look who's embarrassed. Bah, you really are your father's daughter. Hey, Joshua, don't let her get too out of control, you hear me? She's not half bad in combat, but there's more to being an adult than just that. Not that it's any of your business. Just leave her to me. You take care as well. Take care of Tida and the professor. I will. All right then, let's get a move on. Farewell, children of Cassius. Stay safe, both of you. You too, Tida. Adeus be with you. Be careful out there. That's the end of Chapter 3.